This episode is trying to trick you with the title, guys. It may be about a heat wave, and believe me, it's certainly not the last episode to focus on the melting point of lifeguards, but the central plot is actually pretty inane. If you enjoy seeing people trapped in various places, you will absolutely love Baywatch. The episode is temporarily hijacked by a lackluster 80s action film before we get an appearance by the Sand Tractor. This is, no joke, commonly referred to as a sand bony. So if you like going to the beach but hate stepping on broken glass, you can thank the fine folks who drive sand bonies for protecting your feet. Don't say I never taught you anything. And what's Mitch doing? Surprise, he's cooking meat!
Air conditioning is like a new concept in cooling?
Yeah, it's the beach, pal. We don't need air conditioning.
Only losers suffer from heat stroke, Hopester. Suck it up and eat your burger. The two of them are visited by Steve, an old lifeguard friend of Mitch's who's brought his son Mike over. I'm glad Mitch gets to spend some quality time with his old friend, and absolutely nothing bad will happen.
Hey, man, what are you doing here?
You interrupted my breakfast burger, you son of a bitch!
Not a gray hair, not a pound heavier.
Yeah, and you're as blind as ever.
Huh, but seriously, keep going. The two of them reminisce about the old days while Steve steals Mitch's food.
Boy, this smells good, huh?
He makes it clear he wants to mooch off of the Buchanans for a while. What, does he think money grows on lifeguard towers? Come on. And now, for the Eddie stares creepily at this lady for an uncomfortably long time segment. And a zoom in on Trevor's crotch for good measure. He's Australian but packing.
That's not impressive. I stuffed my diaper way bigger than that.
Meanwhile, Craig is juggling his two careers. How can he possibly work two jobs at once? That's insanity!
What's with the suit? It's gonna be a madhouse out there today. I need you here.
Sorry, can't. I'm a lawyer today.
There's no place for the law on the beach. Hand in your shorts and your rescue can. You're off the case. Craig's office looks like a little old lady's tea room.
Sit down, Sonny, and let me tell you about how many of my dead friends I've sued today.
Paul Dunford is demanding we refund the $6,000 you billed him last month.
Wait, why?
Well, it seems that he saw you playing lifeguard last weekend and figures he shouldn't have to pay you $200 an hour when the county gets you for $12.
I guess he never noticed that different occupations have different pay scales, so I have to listen to this ridiculous request.
Now, I don't care how smart you are or how good you are in court. If I don't have you 7 days a week, I don't want you at all. Lifeguard or lawyer, make a decision by tomorrow.
Must not blink. Have to make career decision. Better sound off the alarm. Craig is having a crisis of faith. Doesn't he know Mitch died for our sins?
Dreyfus dropped the big one.
Lifeguarding or lawyering?
Yeah.
Fun or money?
So people are under the impression that lifeguarding is not a hot, sweaty, life-threatening job that pays peanuts to people who are constantly saving lives? I'm not saying Baywatch is in any way realistic, but come on, this debate is contrived at best.
It's the thing is that I like doing it. I love doing it, and I love law. So why do you have to give up one to have the other?
I don't think that you do.
Gina suggests that he gets a wicked awesome fanny pack, but also that he quits his job at the firm and takes only the cases he wants, thus freeing up his time to stare endlessly into the abyss.
Best of all, you never have to leave the beach. Or me.
Oh, yeah. I love the beach.
I'm glad these two are gonna be married forever. Season 1. Back when they tried to sell us a diverse, goofy group of characters back at Baywatch headquarters. Look at all the different body types and personalities. It's like Baywatch Bizarro World.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant. Sir.
Don't call me Lieutenant, and especially don't call me Sir.
You got it, babe.
That's Mr. Babe to you! And for this episode's amazing extras segment, we have this guy. Look at his hair. Just look at it. Look at it! Also, points for this guy carrying a giant inflatable killer whale.
I'm gonna give old Hobie here an education in body surfing. You wanna come?
Nah, I'd rather hang out at the pier.
Oh, you mean the Death Pier?
I look forward to a long, happy life, Dad.
So this Peanuts-looking kid decides to come over and make small talk with Mike. Shit you not, his name is actually Ricky Blunt.
I bet everybody calls you Mikey. You look like a Mikey. Yeah, you look like a jerk.
They're already thick as thieves. Time for a kids getting into trouble montage. The little scamps.
People in life-threatening situations are fun!
Join me, audience! Alright, so not only did Baywatch Season 1 seem to think we love children, but this episode doesn't even focus on Hobie or his friends. It's just two random shits that are only tangentially related to anyone on this show. Do we care what happens to them? Not that it would have saved it, but you could have at least made the plot about Mitch's son. Hell, you could have made it about Eddie even, and the plot would have remained the same.
I'm not a loser. Let's get into trouble. Ow, a bug flew in my eye. Looks like I learned my lesson.
Shut up, Eddie. On an unrelated note, this montage is giving me serious Cool as Ice flashbacks, so it puts the episode slightly more in my favor. The two idiots decide to go exploring in a drainage canal and end up locked in. Oh no. So the beach is so crowded, traffic is backed up for hours, but not so crowded that anyone will hear them calling for help. Gotcha. They end up crawling down a storm drain and getting stuck down there. But who will we watch in adorably mischievous montages for the remainder of the episode? Aw man, I was just saying how I wanted to feel like I was in a daycare while watching my crappy beach programs, and Baywatch delivers a whole slew of annoying children. But it's not Christmas anymore.
Does this kid have a name? Spider-Man.
Excuse me, let go of him, will you?
No, I'm kidding.
Wait, someone was reporting a missing child named Spider-Man? What the hell's the story there? Who cares about this storm drain thing?
Sure.
You little shit, I'll kill you!
If she's looking for a man with the physique of a 12-year-old boy, I'm so gonna score tonight. Now I have to change my shorts.
Seriously guys, this is creepy. This is Eddie's sole subplot here, undressing this woman with his eyes for his whole shift. 10 people have drowned by now. So Steve is panicking, looking for his son, ending up causing a slight misunderstanding when he grabs a random kid thinking it's him. I was wondering if we'd get some poor excuse for action. Oi, time to spread some incompetence.
Me first. Oh, I stepped on a toy. Hot sand, hot sand, hot sand.
Great news! You get to watch all of the action through crystal clear, water-bespeckled lenses.
Eddie, you alright? What happened? Yeah, it's just a difference of opinion.
Child kidnapping is just a difference of opinion. I tried to get kidnapped as a child, but they all ran away. Why won't someone adopt me?
Mitch has discovered that Steve is on the run because after his divorce he kidnapped Mike. As a lawyer, Craig has the know-how to weigh in on the situation.
We're on pretty shaky legal ground here, Mitch. We gotta get the police in here.
She gets custody. I get 1 weekend a month. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
What a nerd. Yeah, what a nerd. Let's go have a barbecue, come on. Okay, but really, the actual thing they go with is dumber than my joke. They decide to find Mike first and worry about the legal stuff later, so Mitch sends out the junior lifeguards to go looking for him. The honest-to-God instructions he gives them is to go everywhere they've ever been told not to go. Just to make this clear, there is a heat wave currently over 100 degrees. We've heard reports throughout the episode of multiple heat strokes, plus over 100 rescues, plus headquarters is full to capacity with children that have gotten lost over the day. And they're sending a bunch of kids out there to go everywhere they aren't supposed to go without any supervision whatsoever, which would be dangerous even under normal circumstances. This includes filthy, rusty recycling cans, rooftops, and adult bookstores. As Craig would say, you are facing a massive lawsuit, pal.
The only other place I can think of is in the drainage canal. You haven't seen anybody there, have you?
Just a couple of maintenance guys, but they're the only ones allowed in there.
Well then, if they're the only ones allowed, I guess no one needs to check.
I forgot everything we learned.
Hobie puts 2 and 2 together, and they figure the tide probably drew the kids back toward the storm drain. What are you doing? This drain is filthy. Get your butts off it. But really, the kids didn't think to try and call for help. Well, alright, I guess it didn't make much of a difference earlier. It's so crowded.
Take the burger, children! It'll sustain you!
We're never gonna get a rope to him.
We'd have to find a really long rope, and that'd be hard.
Hobie, you stay here, you keep them calm. We'll radio for backup.
All right.
Hey, chances are likely you're gonna die a horrible death.
Mitch and Craig try to go in a different way, discussing life stuff while stepping through garbage.
Can't stop thinking about Steve and whether or not you do what he did if you lost custody of Hobie. Yeah, I know. Scares the hell out of me. Oh, God, what's that? What?
Craig brings up his dilemma with being a lawyer and being a lifeguard, and Mitch says he'll take away his locker if he quits, which seems to offend him. I'm not actually exaggerating anything here. This really seems to be a turning point for Craig's decision.
What are you doing?
Gotta get him out of there somehow.
That'll rain hot metal on those kids. Yank the grate out!
As a lifeguard, she is far more qualified than this stupid firefighter in all rescue situations. The kids are still technically in the water, and that's their domain.
We're going in with a blowtorch.
Well, that thing didn't work after one try, and we can't possibly lift a slab of concrete. Time to endanger the children again! It doesn't seem to be hurting them anyway, so... Wait, so the entire rescue team of firefighters, police, paramedics, and lifeguards can't figure out how to pull a grate out, but Mitch can just smash one down with his plastic lifeguard can and a swift kick of his powerful feminine legs?
They did it!
Yeah, dumb firefighters! Ah, I guess they figured out how to get the grate off-screen anyway. Mitch and Craig going in there was entirely pointless.
Let's go give your mom a call, okay? It's time to go home.
Looks like you're out of a job, huh?
Yeah.
Aw, I guess that private investigator won't take him to jail after all, because calling the mom means he didn't do anything illegal in the first place. Kidnapping charges dismissed and burgers for everybody.
You should have seen Mitch today. He was a regular hero.
And I, nor anyone else, of course, did nothing. Cheers to Mitch, the sole lifeguard on this beach. Hip hip hooray! Hey buddy, you told her I was a hero today, right? But wait, can't we see the conclusion of Eddie's creeper storyline?
You were my best customer today, and I'd like to invite you to dinner. She's busy.
Hi, Trevor. Thought you'd never get here.
Damn it, she's worse than my foster family.
Next time on Baywatch, David Spade. Also, Eddie surprisingly gets into trouble. Can Trevor learn Eddie's lesson? Find out next time.